Hello, Stephen White from SteveArts89. Well, Madonna finally released God Control, the music video. Yep. It doesn't work as a music video. It is a total misfire as a music video. It's not a music video. The song is used just as background music or the soundtrack to what is essentially an 8-minute short film, 8 minutes and 20 seconds or 22 seconds. So that was a bit disappointing. I wanted a music video. I wanted to really enjoy the music of the song with a video. So I think Madonna is kind of her own worst enemy in some ways, where she knows what people expect and she does the opposite, and sometimes that works and it's brilliant. Other times it's just doesn't work. Because I mean, what I expected or thought we were going to get was basically deeper and deeper with a really nasty ending. And what we got, the problem with it is, for me, there's two problems. The main problem is it's not a music video. The music really is secondary. It's just her as Madame X typing on her typewriter, and thinking on the events that happened, or the events are happening as she's working. I'm not sure if she's writing the nightclub shooting or if she's just writing about the situation as that's happening, and we're just seeing both at the same time. This wasn't clear to me anyway. So that's the main issue for me, is it's not a music video. The music is totally secondary. There's only, I think, 2 moments in the video where we really get to just enjoy the music, or at least engage in it musically, instead of engaging in it as a film. So that's the first issue. As a short film, it does work. It's brilliant in its own way, but it still has the problem of the narrative. It's non-linear narrative. It's in reverse. So we start off with the shooter shooting himself, and then, although we do get a few shots for it, it's basically in reverse. We see the shooter shooting himself. We see everyone getting shot, and we see the people coming to the club. And getting ready, and it just goes in reverse, and it ends off with Madame X being upset because obviously of the news of gun control and the articles and news stories she's seeing, and wanting to do something about it, and it's just anticlimactic. There's no real drama. You don't. There's no chance to. It's the main impact of the video is lost. It's there at the start, and then it just gets forgotten about, and as you progress through the 8-minute video, it's just, so it really doesn't, I don't know what the point of telling the story in reverse was. Someone said it was empowering, that the video doesn't end with the shooting, and that actually, I don't see how that is. So what, it ends with people thinking about it before it happens? I'm not sure how that works. So let me see, did I actually write any notes? Not really. The video starts at 2:40 a.m. after they've been killed. The shooting was around 2:10 a.m. and it just goes back, and you keep getting time stamps where she's tearing out pages and being frustrated over what she's writing, and the only part of the film that really had an impact for me was before we go into what should have been the song, but really it's just the nightclub scene in reverse where the song's in the background, is we see a shot of a church with the choir, and you see just a line of coffins, and the camera slowly pulls out and pulls out and pulls out and pulls out, and you just get coffin after coffin after coffin, and that was really chilling, because, and there's no one in the church. It's not necessarily a funeral. It's just, like the sacrificial for the church, basically. It's like because the politics of gun control, the actual reality of it, that's all caught up in all the religious right and all that stuff, and that basically just, they want control, they want the power, and the public is just the innocent victims, and they're just lining up. That was chilling, and that should have been the end of the video. But it's the start of the video. I don't know. I know it sounds really basic and stupid, but it didn't work for me. Now the video starts off with basically telling us a story. It's very disturbing. It shows graphic scenes of violence, and basically it's happening every day. And it's all in typewriter font, and she's typing away. And there's also something kind of old-fashioned about that I know it's sort of supposed to be in the 70s, but yet we see like video security camera footage randomly in the video. I'm like, did they have video surveillance like that in 1979 or 78? I'm not sure when the video is actually based, because Madonna went to Studio 54, I think in 79 when she first came to New York, just as it was winding down before the owner got arrested and that. So I guess this is supposed to be when she was there, but either way, and I should have had the audio off. I've got the video playing so I can remind myself what happens. But the bulk of the video, all the way through the video, is her typing, frustrated at the situation, and the actual nightclub shootings feels secondary, because quite often everything stops and it's just her typing or hitting the typewriter or something, and I just feel like it pulled out its teeth. It has no teeth. It's just like it front loaded, put everything at the front, and then it had nowhere to go and nothing to really give us any impact. And I'm not sure what seeing the people before they got shot and getting ready for really achieves. So it didn't really work for me. Visually, it's beautiful. The one part where she's actually dancing to the music is awesome. The costumes are great. All the production is great. It's just the basic structure, the basic design. I'm not sure why they went with that. I'm not sure. I just think it undermines any power the actual shooting would have had in the video. And I wouldn't want it to just be totally chronological and then at the end everyone gets shot and they're dead and that's just the end of the video. But that could have been towards the end of the video, and then you have some sort of reaction or response or comment on that, as opposed to it's up the front and then you just see so that's my beef. But I really was excited. I wanted to really love this. I have been hanging out for it, and I was so happy last night when I heard it was going to drop already, because I wasn't sure how long she was going to drag it out. And I could have watched it last night at 3 a.m, but I had to go to sleep and I had to do stuff today, and I just thought I want to give it the time it deserves. So I'm going to wait till I have time to sit down and watch it. And I watched it 4 times before making this video, and turned the lights off, sat down right in front of the TV, actually watching my YouTube on my actual screen between the TV, so I can actually really appreciate it, which I don't do very often for anyone. And there were some moments that, like at the front, that were chilling, but then and powerful, and you see a lot of protest in the street, and you get what she's saying. The message is clear. It's just the emotional build up, just the impact. I just don't understand why she did it that way. I'm guessing there is an explanation that will make sense. Like when I first heard the song, I didn't understand. I thought it was a bit of a mess. And then I realized, it's about a nightclub shooting in a disco, so it made sense. And then I heard her describe she wanted to speak at the start like her mouth was sewn shut because she feels like people aren't allowed to talk. All those things made sense. So at first I heard the video, heard the song, didn't like it. Heard about the video, it made more sense, and I started to appreciate it more. I didn't think it was trivial when she was trivializing it with the music style or anything. But I do feel like she has undermined the real power the video could have had with the narrative structure, the time. You know what I mean. But I'm just going to cut it off there because I don't want to bitch too much and complain, because Lord knows the Madonna fans will attack you for it, because the Church of Madonna cannot have any dissension. You cannot disagree or criticize anything. You have to love everything no matter what. I still love Madonna. She's brilliant. We'll always love her, but she doesn't always get things right. Sometimes she misfires. Okay, feel free to tell me I'm wrong, or tell me what you think. Thanks. Bye.